Everybody, welcome to After Dark Rye, a no holds bar, no nothing podcast where we talk about Pokemon and hurt the ones we love. My name's Brett, and it was me and Charmander, and we were traipsing through a nightmare realm where dark, shadowy men with axes hunted us through the deep wood. Luckily, Charmander being a source of light and love and truth in this world helped keep them at bay. But eventually we did, in fact, go mad and we were a dick to our wives. So, hey, everybody, this is this show. I almost went right back into the intro because I kind of did a little bit ass backwards, but that's okay. My name's Brett. You know me from such shows as Let's Die, this show, Breaker Streams, Pod Dog Productions, all that fancy schmancy sort of stuff. You might also notice me as the guy in the background of the brunch scene in Get Hard, or as a IndyCar mechanic in the background in the movie Focus, or not at all in the background at the racetrack in the movie Mississippi Grind.
Or my favorite, I don't remember the name.
Cool, American Horror Story.
Sorry, yeah, that's right.
And that voice that you just heard, that strange voice, Hannah, you sound so different today. What's up with you?
This is not Hannah.
Are you dead? Are you a ghost? It's not spooky season anymore. You're oohing and eyeing, and I don't understand what's happening.
It's your girl, Jazmin. What's up?
Oh, it's Jazmin, my sister. How did you break into this thing, and what have you done to Hannah?
I magically appeared.
Okay. And what have you done to Hannah?
Nothing. I love Hannah.
Oh, I love her too. And you know what? Hannah couldn't be here for the show this week. It's going to be real busy for her pretty soon with all the holidays coming up, but she will be back. I should just go ahead and get these announcements out of the way. So there will be no show. No show next week. Thanksgiving week for us Americans. We've all got family stuff going on, and that, okay, well, no, we don't have family stuff going on because of plague times. But what we do have is like the immediate family that we will see. But Hannah is busy. She said she's busy, so we just decided to take the week of Thanksgiving off. And her merciless overlord, gave her this week off as well. So we will be back. Myself and Hannah will be back the following Tuesday, December the 1st. So we'll be back. We're going to do 3 more shows, and then we'll take the week of Christmas off. So that's our plan for the rest of the year. Yeah. That's the plan for the rest of the year. But I'm really pleased with the way we've been doing it. Like we really made a commitment to do a show every week in October as opposed to bi-weekly. And I think it's paid off for us a bit. And I've enjoyed the steady stream content, and I hope you have as well. Yeah. So yeah, that show that comes out on December 1st, we will announce who's getting some damn free After Dark Ride t-shirts for leaving us
free swag,
for leaving us ratings and reviews. We really appreciate the people that have done it, and it's time. We've extended it a month to try and get a couple more reviews in there. So this is it. This is your announcement. If you have an iTunes account, or if you have a friend's iTunes account, or a parent's, or a loved one's, hijack their phone, leave us a quick rating and review, and we'll see it, and we'll throw you in that drawing. So
who doesn't like free stuff?
Yeah, so get it done. Last week to get it done, so get it done. Yeah.
Moving on.
You're replacing Hannah this week. Just for this week.
Hope everybody's okay with that.
Do you know why? Do you know? It's been a long time since you've been on the show, actually.
I know. It's been a long time.
This used to be your co-host chair that Hannah stole it from you.
That's okay. I've got a new co-host thing that's happening, so.
Oh, you're cheating on this show. I get it.
Well, I mean, it's still your show.
I don't know what you're talking about. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, the last time you were on After Dark Rye, do you even remember?
Beginning of the year, maybe.
Do you want to talk? And I'll look it up.
Not. I don't know when it was. It couldn't be January. It had to have been, at least one of the. I can't remember what Pokemon it is. It had to have been when one of the shinies were out.
I mean, I haven't
been doing a whole lot of rating.
There's practically been a new shiny out just about every week at this point.
I haven't been playing.
Wow, this is a Pokemon show, you know.
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
Unbelievable. The unmitigated gall of you.
Please. I got into a different game, different things.
What?
It's just. That's just who I am. I jump from one thing to the next.
So after a cursory glance here, it looks like your last episode was "I'll Glade to You."
I'll glade to you
like you want me to. I'll do anything. I don't know what the words are. I don't know. But yeah, I'll Glade to You, episode number 475, from what I can tell.
Eek. Egag.
But even by then, like, your appearances were becoming spotty at that point, and Hannah had slowly started taking over.
Well, that's okay, because Hannah seems like a better Pokemon trainer than me.
I don't know. That has nothing to do with it, honestly. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you're both filthy casuals, but she is dedicated. She got to level 40 before me for sure, so I'll give her props in that regard.
I've been the same level this whole time.
I think the show does better with Hannah. This is nothing against you, but me and you get along really well.
Well, yeah.
Me and Hannah get along really well, but also we fight like we're an old married couple, and I'm a cat and she's a dog, and I scratch her on the snoot and she barks at me, and I go, because I'm in heat or something, and then the owners throw me out a window and I lost my forever home. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's a comical pairing. Where we're constantly talking, where she's constantly talking over me, and I'm just sitting over here taking the abuse. So she's not here, so I can say whatever I want, Miss Hannah Smelly Dumb Fart Pants.
Take it back.
She made a dumb joke about fox. A falcon and a hawks, if they have sex and make a baby, it's a fox. And for some reason that joke's resonated with the internet, and I don't understand it. I'm not here for it. I'm putting my foot down. I never want to hear that word again from here on out.
Confused.
Forever. Anyway,
I don't even understand the joke, so you know.
It's just combining the words. You and me both. We're of a similar mind.
We are siblings.
I guess so. So you're here taking Hannah's spot. You said you had a new show. What's up with that?
Well, it's not out yet, but me and Brett are doing a new shark podcast. If you want to drop some more info on that, at Mr. Drinking a Beer.
You're doing great.
Well, anyways,
did you forget what it was called already? It's Jawsbreakers. Wow, Jawsbreakers. Jawsbreakers, the brand new show from Pod Dog Productions, the scary, funny shark movie show where we watch a movie, an aquatic horror movie. The community via Twitch Twitch watch party or Netflix watch party or something like that. We get together on a predestined date in time. We watch the movie together, cut up. It's guaranteed to be a ridiculous time.
Awful, probably.
We we gather your responses, your comments, your questions, your terrible jokes. We gather our own comments, questions, and terrible jokes, and then we record a podcast about it that gets released the following week, and then so on and so forth. Then we announce the next movie.
The cycle never ends.
No, I don't want to say that. But then we announce the next movie we're going to watch, and then we watch that movie, and then the next weekend there's a podcast, and then so on and so forth until the first season is completed. We have 6 movies in the first season, the first of which is called House Shark. House Shark. And if you haven't seen the trailer, we filmed a trailer for it that you can go see on YouTube, or you can hear listen to the audio version of the trailer in this After Dark Rye feed. It'll also be in the Let's Die feed, and it'll be in the Jawsbreakers theme itself, and in the description and stuff, provided that we reached iTunes certain in time, will be in the description everywhere, so you can go subscribe to it and be ready for when the podcast shows up. But the first movie we're watching is House Shark, November 28th, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We hope to see you there. It's going to be on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/breaker streams. Again, all the information.
That sounded weird. It's down below.
Please, down below, like the sharks. Please watch our show.
Subscribe.
If you don't watch our show, like Santa has a gun to my head, and if this shark shows a failure, he's gonna pull the trigger.
Honestly, that's kind of how it was in House Shark.
He killed Let's Die, and he's threatening to kill Jawsbreakers if it doesn't do well, and take over After Dark Rye, quite honestly.
It might. I'm excited.
He probably will.
I love watching stupid movies. I think the first one I saw was Piranha, Giant Piranha, which you got me in high school.
Speaking of piranhas, I tried to type Sad Panda the other day. As you recall, Sad Panda is a thing from South Park back when I was a child. So like something happened and I was just replying to someone and I tried to say Sad Panda and it autocorrected to Piranha. So now it's Sad Piranha. And I say Sad Piranha. And whenever I go to say Sad Panda, no, I say Sad Piranha. So
makes sense.
Imagine a piranha that's sad. He's probably because he's hungry. He just needs a little nibble of a toe. Give it to him, Jazmin. Give him your toes.
I like my toes.
Well, now he's sad. Now he's a sad piranha.
Well, sometimes you just gotta be sad. It's 2020.
Oh, Pokemon news! Jazmin, Pokemon Go integration with Pokemon Home finally happened. They delivered on a long-standing promise that they made. And, there's a freaking earthquake and my screen is shaking. That's I was so excited.
What are you doing?
I was so excited I couldn't contain myself.
Happy dance?
My computer is threatening to jump off the desk and commit technicide. But yeah, so you can now transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. Pokemon Home is the companion app that lets you send Pokemon to your Sword and Shield games on Switch. You can also like move them from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee or the DS games up through Home to Sword and Shield. Oh, I'm sorry, am I boring you?
No.
I saw you going for a yawn.
I didn't yawn.
But yeah, this is a big deal just because like Pokemon Go's ecosystem is way different than the other games. It's way easier to get shinies, way easier to get legendaries and mythicals. Maybe not mythicals so much unless you're talking Darkrai, but or Deoxys for that matter.
Deoxys was too long.
But it's still easy. When Deoxys is in raids, you can basically get an infinite number of Deoxyses if you're willing to spend the money on raid passes. But
that's true.
Whereas I think Deoxys before was a event Pokemon that you could only get one of. I'm sure I'm probably wrong. Someone's going to come out and correct me.
In the raid battles.
I'm talking about the other games.
So like other games.
Deoxys is a poor example. Let's say you wanted Palkia in Sword and Shield. Well, you would only get one Palkia in Pearl, Pokemon Pearl for the DS, and you could transfer it up through the ages. And I think you could get one in Sun and Moon through the Ultra Wormholes. I think it was possible to get one. So there's two. So without hacks, you can get 2 Palkias essentially and transfer them to Pokemon Home and then to Sword and Shield. If you didn't play either of those games, or you didn't do it, or you didn't transfer them, or whatever, Pokemon Go Palkia raids have happened at least twice to this point, and whenever they're out, people raid them like crazy. Like I probably have like 4 or 5 Palkias. So
yeah, I think I've got 2 or 3.
yeah, so the economy is different. It's just easier to get legendaries and especially shinies because like the odds are so different. And they have things like community days. Like the amount of work it takes to get a shiny in a main series game is way more than getting one in Pokemon Go. So naturally they like limited it so you can only transfer so many Pokemon at a time, and the amount of Pokemon that you can transfer depends on the quality of Pokemon you're transferring. So if you do a bunch of shinies, like I did all shiny Pokemon and I was able to transfer 7. I imagine if they were legendary, it would probably be even less. If they were shiny legendary, I imagine they would be even less. And then after that, it says I have to wait 7 days before transferring any more, or I can spend 1,000 goddamn coins to recharge it immediately. And I'm like, what the? 1,000 coins is ludicrous. It's like $10, I think.
That's how they get you.
I guess, but anyway, I've been really looking forward to that feature because I have a ton of useless shinies in Go. The CP's super low or the stats are trash. I can take those Pokemon, instead of deleting them, I can send them to Sword and Shield where I can reset stats. I can IV train if I so want to. I can easily give them new moves. I can quickly level them up. No Stardust needed, and make some kind of use out of these pretty shiny Pokemon. And especially for like the extra legendaries that are got crappy stats, I have never ever deleted a legendary or mythical. I have so many, and I've been waiting specifically for this, for some sort of functionality like this. And when it was announced, I was really excited, and now it's here, and it's going to take a long time just because of that damn timer. I'm not spending $10 over and over again to getting it done quick. I'm in no hurry. But eventually I'll get all my extra legendaries and mythicals that I'm not using, and all my extra shinies that I'll never ever use, and I'll probably never trade them. And I'll have a ton of box space eventually. That's the goal. And then I'll have a bunch of pretty Pokemon for Sword Shooter. And I said last episode that I would play the DLC Crown Tundra and give my impressions. I have played it. I have not beaten it. I would say I'm maybe 40% through. I haven't completed any of the quests yet, but the one I've mostly gotten through is Calyrex, and done just basically exploring the entire island. I think it's better than the Isle of Armor in like the design of the island and stuff like that. And especially with like, it's basically like a bunch of side quests is what it feels like. Even the Calyrex mission kind of feels side questy. But I like it. I want to see a future game where it's nothing but wild area, like what they've done here, and like there's a variety of side quests to do stuff. That's what I want to see. Basically, I mean, it doesn't have to be
busy work.
No, I mean, it's not particularly hard either. So the legendary beasts are back. Entei, Suicune, or no, I'm sorry. Is that right? No, yeah, I'm wrong. It's the Swords of Justice, not the legendary beasts. Excuse me. It's the Swords of Justice. So you got Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion. And they're on the island somewhere, and you have to find their footprints. And when you find all their footprints, you go to the professor, and she tells you where you can find the legendary, and you go catch it. So it's like an extra, as opposed to them just appearing out of nowhere. There's like just a little, it's like a collection, like a collecting quest, basically. You're collecting the footprints, basically. You go to like a big tree, and the legendary Galarian birds, Zapdos, Kickin' Chicken, Moltres, and Laser Kuno. They you could have also called Zapdos Angry Bird. They show up, fight for a bit. They see you, and for some reason that means they need to like run away.
Makes sense.
and they become roaming Pokemon. So in the past, they had legendaries that roamed around the map, and you just had to kind of get lucky to kind of track them down and find them in the wild. And that's what they've done with the birds. And then there's a couple temples they got the Reggies in them, Reggie Steel, Reggie Ice, Reggie Rock. And then I think completing that, you get to pick one or the other, either Reggie Electric or Reggie Draco. I don't know if you actually are able to get Reggie Gigas, but I'm assuming so. I think he's got his own temple.
What the heck is Reggie Draco?
There's two new Reggies in this expansion. Reggie Draco is the Dragon Reggie, and he looks.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he looks like a purpley orb guy, and then he's got like two halves of his body, and when he flips and closes them, he looks like a dragon head and goes chomp chomp chomp.
Okay.
And then Reggie Electric just looks like a ball of electricity. He looks like Kremzeek from the original Transformers. Yeah, go ahead. And then you have a side quest where you're helping Calyrex, who's this psychic Pokemon that can possess people's minds and speak to you through them, which is terrifying. And spoiler alert, he's got a couple of legendary horses, and you get to pick one, and they fuse together. They don't really fuse. He literally just rides one of the Spectre horses. Yeah, that's it. That's Reggie Draco. For the video viewers.
And what was the other one?
Reggie Electric. Reggie Lecky, whatever.
Reggie Electric.
Just search Reggie. Yeah, just search Reggie. It should be Reggie Electric.
Kind of looks like Joltik, but like different. Like kind of looks like a form of Joltik.
Google Kremzeek, and he looks like Kremzeek. I know. Yeah. Google Kremzeek. Kremzeek. That's what it is. So yeah, there's a variety of things to do on the island. The Dynamax adventures are pretty cool. Once you it's just different for a Pokemon game. So there's some adjustment there. So far, I've caught a Latios. I started with a Suicune. I got one of those. Yeah, I got one of those, and I got an Azelf. So I've done it 3 times so far, and that's what I've gotten. And they added the one downside to this DLC for me is the lack of new Pokemon in the wild area. It's just more of the same of what's in the main game and what's in the Isle of Armor, which is kind of a bummer. But beggars. I was gonna say beggars can't be choosers. I'm not really begging, but most of all the Pokemon that they added in the Pokédex this time go around were legendaries, and you can get most of them. I think I'm not sure if there's any that you can't that are in the actual decks, but yeah, that's my impressions of it so far. I think it's a good step. I think for being only the second DLC they put out, I think it's an improvement over the Isle of Armor. And they added Ultra Beasts back to the game, which is awesome. I was wheeling and dealing in home, and I got me a shiny Blacephalon, and I got all the Ultra Beasts just wheeling and dealing on home, except for Nagana, Dow, and Poipole. There might be one more I don't have that I'm not thinking of, but anyway, they can follow you, and Blacephalon is a shiny Blacephalon following you in the wild is a thing of true nightmares. It really is, but it's super cool. I love it. It's really cool to be able to bring a lot of. I appreciate that they've brought the amount of Pokemon through the DLC that they've brought in to Sword and Shield for our enjoyment. So that definitely feels nice. So I think it's a good step in a interesting direction for the Pokemon Company, or Game Freak, rather. And I look forward to the next main series game when they capitalize on everything that they've learned and delivered us. I expect for a next game, I expect more. I expect bigger. I expect more wild area quality and quality of life improvements.
Aren't they coming out with the Pokemon Snapshot?
Pokemon Snap, yeah. I don't know if that even has a release date. We talked about it after they revealed it. I don't think it's coming out this year. I think it's coming out.
You know what I want to see? I want to
excited for that.
see Pokemon Ranger.
Oh, they had Mystery Dungeon come out on Switch. I don't know about Ranger. I don't know. That's something to look into.
That'd be cool to see a remake of.
I guess so. I'm sure someone's gonna respond to this and be like, Brett, they already announced the Pokemon Ranger and you already talked about it in a previous episode. Look, I'm doing my best.
I'm pretty sure they haven't. The last thing I've heard was Snap. So.
Yeah, you can hardly tell anymore at this rate. But last thing, when you transfer a Pokemon from Go to home, even if you have no desires to do anything in Sword and Shield, like if Pokemon Go is your main game, like you, Jazmin, that's your main game.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it to download Pokemon Home. It's worth it to link home to your Pokemon Go account and send one trash Pokemon that you don't care about losing. Transfer to home, because what you're gonna get is a Meltan box. That's how you get Meltan boxes now.
Cool. Do you have to have the Pokemon game for your Switch?
No. Just transfer your Pokemon from Go to home and you'll get a Meltan box. Now, you will also get, on the home side of it, you'll get a level 100 Melmetal, which is a beast. He's cool, and he's Gigantamax form. He's awesome. And that guy can, in fact, go to Sword and Shield if you were doing that. And you'll get that anyway, even if you don't play Sword and Shield, and he'll just sit in home forever. But because Pokemon can't go back to Go. Once they leave Go, they cannot go back, unfortunately. And they also, there's a bunch of things like all the costumed Pokemon can't go to home.
Why?
They just can't.
It's just a Pokemon Go exclusive, probably.
Well, also, like, you got to think, like, Game Freak would have to program all these costume Pokemon into Sword and Shield if they were going to be Sword and Shield compatible. Likewise, whoever made Home, I don't know if it's the Nintendo company or what, but whoever made Home would also have to program all that stuff into Pokemon Home as well. And then there's a couple like Lucky Pokemon and Purified Pokemon, and I think Shadow Pokemon. They all just revert to their normal Pokemon selves. Like, they no longer become Lucky. They no longer are Purified. They're no longer Shadow when you send them to home. So yeah, just leave them and go.
That'll clear up space, though. I have no space, and I'm not really willing to buy more storage space than my
Well, here's the thing. You can send like a bunch of junk shinies. Like, you know how like Go has the trading the distance thing where you have to be in the proximity of the person to trade.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you can only do one special trade a day. Well, you could send a bunch of trash shinies into Pokemon Home, be my friend in Home, and then we can trade them through Home together. And we can't send them back to Go. But like, say I wanted that, like, I don't have a shiny Bulbasaur anymore. I want a shiny Bulbasaur, and you have an extra one from Community Day. You could send it through Home and send it to me, because ultimately my purposes are that I want to play with it on my Switch game. Like, that would work. So I mean, there's some utility there.
Makes sense.
But I don't need a shiny Bulbasaur because I got one like 2 days ago. Whoop, whoop. I've been on a tear with shiny Pokemon. Like, I think I got a shiny a day for 3 days. I got Bulbasaur. I got
Chikorita.
No, that wasn't one. That was a couple weeks ago. But I got Bulbasaur, I got Seedot, and then this morning I got what was it? Torchic.
Oh, that's what
I got a shiny Torchic this morning. Yeah, so I have been on an absolute tear. Seedot yesterday, and the day before that, Bulbasaur. I mean, granted, they're all Community Day Pokemon, so I really didn't need them, but I will never look a gift shiny in the mouth. It's too shiny. You can't do it. It's like looking into a flashlight.
Just being lucky. You're just being lucky.
Jazmin, we need to roll a Pokemon. We're running kind of long.
Okay. What are we getting?
I don't know what number I'm looking for. You can take me to the skies above. Number 166.
166.
Number 166.
What is it?
It's Ledian. Ledian. It's Ledian. It's Ledian. Ledian is a dual-type bug flying Pokemon introduced in Generation 2. It evolves from Ladybug starting at level 18, so let's start there. Ladybug is also bug flying. It's a little ladybug Pokemon. It's super duper duper cute. Well, I mean, what can you say about it? It is seen as a parallel to Spinarak. Both of them are bug-type Generation 2 Pokemon. Ladybug is exclusive to Silver and Soul Silver, while Spinarak is exclusive to Gold and Heart Gold. Ladybug is a Machunchunatolololo, while Spinarak is a Nocturnal in said games. Additionally, their rarity is also reversed, with Ladybug being more common in Leaf Green and Spinarak in Fire Red. Both were also added to the expanded Safari Zone in Emerald. Both can only be obtained by breeding their evolved forms in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black, and White. And both Pokemon have had their egg designs revealed. Additionally, in White 2, its evolved form swarms in Route 22, while Spinarak's evolved form does so in Black 2. Ladybug is tied with Mantike for having the lowest base attack stat of all flying-type Pokemon. And in addition, Ladybug is tied with Hoot Hoot, Pikipek, Wingull, Starly, Tailo, and Spearow for the lowest base defense of all flying-type Pokemon. And it is based on a ladybug. Its shiny color schemes is based on a specific type of ladybug. And
oh, really?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Originally, I did not like the shiny of ladybug until I caught one. I caught a shiny ladybug, and I like it. It's just like a yellow. It's just more yellow than orange, or red rather. And it's cute. I like it.
Okay, yeah, it's like an orangish yellow.
Yeah, and the
but that
same.
makes sense. Ladybugs can be orange.
Well, do what now?
Ladybugs can be orange, so that makes sense.
Sure. And then the Pokemon of the day, Ledian, is a Pokemon that resembles a slightly humanoid ladybug. It has a pair of black antennae, black spot in the center of its forehead, on the back of its head, blue eyes, and a cream-colored area around its mouth. The rest of its head is red. It's kind of dumb looking. It looks like a boxer. Okay, dumb looking's kind of harsh, but it's like, I don't even know. It looks like a bunch of sliced apples that you somehow glued back together. I don't know. I don't know about Ladybug.
Honestly, in Pokemon Go, I usually put it into the
or Ledian.
Into the verse.
Look, I take it back. Ledian's cool. I'm kind of on. I don't know. I don't know. It's either cool or lame, and I can't decide.
I mean, if you like ladybugs,
Ledian's cool. Ledian may be based on a ladybug. Its shiny color scheme is based on the transverse ladybird due to its nocturnal habits and bioluminescence. Ledian may also be inspired by fireflies. Wow, that's a missed opportunity that there isn't a legit like firefly Pokemon like that features a light up tail. No, not that I can think of. Like if this is supposed to be the firefly Pokemon, then what a jip, because its butt doesn't light up or anything.
I don't see that. I feel like that's incorrect.
Ledian may be a combination of the corrupted forms of ladybug or ladybird, and the color red, because its Japanese name is Radian or Redian.
And ladybugs are supposed to be known for being lucky, right?
Ledian is lame. I think if they land on you, if a ladybug lands on you, it's lucky. If they land on your tomatoes, if they land on your tomatoes, it's unlucky, or they're lucky because they eat aphids. I don't know. One of them's a pest. I'm not a gardener. Ask my father.
I mean, maybe if you're a Pokemon trainer and you have one, maybe it'll bring you luck. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a bad Pokemon.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's lame.
I mean, Spinarak is 1,000 times better looking than Ladybug, to be honest.
Word. Jazmin, do me a favor.
What's up?
Will I need you to talk while I do something.
Talk about what?
Anything.
Okay, well, my opinions on Ladybug. Ladybug has got, I mean, it's cute for bug. Kinda, the face kind of reminds me of that robot from the giant. Like the giant, his face just like kind of. Don't know if anyone understands what I'm saying, but that's what it reminds me of. And to be honest, I'm not really understanding where you got the firefly thing. Is that in the description or not?
Doesn't matter. Jazmin, we have to sing a song about Ledian or Ladybug. Do you got anything off the top of your dome? Your brain balls? Your brain buckets?
Dooba, dooba, ladybug. Why am I singing about this bug?
I don't understand how the Oompa Loompa song even remotely relates to a ladybug.
Ladybug.
I
Ladybug
don't.
kind of fits in there.
No. Oh well, then if we can just pick any song and replace a random word with the Pokemon's name that doesn't make sense, then I mean, oh, we're halfway there. Oh, Ladian on a prayer. No, that doesn't work. No, I refuse.
Yeah. I mean, imagine a lady in praying.
No. I got one. Oh, whoa, whoa, she's a lady. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, she's a lady. Talking about that little lady and that lady is
You just
mine.
replaced the word, just like how I was.
Hey, the song is "She's a Lady," and I changed it to "Ladian." At least it's a play on the word "lady."
But
Oh, she's a lady. Shimona.
You okay?
Ladian is not my lover. She's just a girl. Thinks that I am the one. But the kid
not my son.
Oh. That's it. Hey, that's been a show. Thank you so much for listening to Pokemon After Dark Eye. Leave us a rating and review. Maybe get a t-shirt at the end of the month. Subscribe to Jawsbreakers. Jazmin, you got anything to plug?
Jawsbreakers is coming to you soon on November 28th. Make sure you join us at the watch party.
Yeah, join us at the watch party. Go ahead and subscribe to the audio version podcast. And subscribe to or follow my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/breakerstreams. Not only will we be showing the movies there, we will also be gaming. Like I game all the time on it, at least a couple times a week.
And I join them sometimes.
Sometimes I've been playing Blair Witch and Alan Wake. So if you want to see me jump and scream and cry like a big old baby boy, that's the place to do it. And then me and Jazmin sometimes play Dead by Daylight together and yell at each other. Jazmin, where are you running that way? When I say turn,
Where's that gate?
So yeah, it's a great time. It's something I'm really enjoying doing. So check that stuff out. And we'll see you the week after next. Hannah will be back, so we'll see you then.
I know you guys are looking forward to
that. Thanks for filling in, Jazmin. We appreciate it.
I'm here. You're welcome.
Fantastic. And after you start a new podcast,
I don't. You're hinting to me to say something, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying here.
Darkrai will come and kick your ass. Bye, everybody.